back to my YouTube channel. So for this week's video, I thought I would do a little reading vlog, and I'm kind of just mood reading at the moment. So I thought I would just do a little what I realistically read in a week and just mood read for the week. Just because I've got a few things on this week, so I thought I'd just do like a really realistic what I read in a week reading vlog. This week I am working 3 days, but I'll sort of have the afternoons to read as well. And then I also have an assignment that I need to do this week as well. So I'll sort of just be reading when I get the time, I guess. You probably would have seen at the moment, my current read is Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. I didn't realize this, but this is actually a really long book. I've been reading it for about a week now, and I'm hoping to like finish it off pretty quickly this week so I can start another book. I am currently 290 pages into it out of 700. So it's a pretty long one, but I'm slowly getting through it. So who knows, I might even just be finishing this book this week and that might be it, but we'll see. So for those of you who don't know, Magnolia Park's Into the Dark is the last book in the Magnolia Parks universe. Pretty much these books are just about a group of friends who live in London. It sort of gives Gossip Girl but set in London, and they're all just these rich kids. But these books are about the main couple, which is Magnolia and BJ, and it's honestly just sort of a really heartbreaking series and actually just makes you feel all the feels. And if you've not read it, you honestly really need to read it because I love these books. There are these books, which are the Magnolia Parks books, and then there are the Daisy Hates books, which there are 2 out at the moment. And then I think there are 2 more coming out, but I'm not gonna lie, I low-key love the Daisy Hates books a little bit more than the Magnolia Parks books because I love Julian Hates. I'm still waiting for his appearance in this book. I'm like 300 pages in and I haven't seen him yet. And then my other book that I'm reading at the moment, I'm reading on my Kindle, is Throttled by Lauren Asher, which is like an F1 romance. So the first book follows Noah, who is one of the F1 racers, and what's her name, Maya, who's the sister of another racer who's on tour with them. And so far I think I'm gonna say 25% into that one. That one's sort of just my little palate cleanser book from when I need a break from all the emotional turmoil of Magnolia Parks. So yeah, those are my 2 current reads. It's currently 4:50. I have Pilates at 6:30, so soon I'm gonna get changed and get ready for Pilates, go to Pilates, come home, cook dinner, and hopefully read a little bit more before bed. But until I need to do that, I am gonna keep on reading. Bit of a reading update. There's just this one character in this book that is just really annoying me. It's Magnolia's dad, Harley Parks. He is just an absolute silly goose. So we don't like him, never have, never will in this book. But in this book particularly, he is being, yeah, not a very nice character. I am really enjoying it. It's like 700 pages and I don't know if that's just a bit too long for me. I just also feel like as well, some of the parts and scenes are just like a little bit repetitive. So I just feel like it could have been a little bit shorter, but other than that, I am really enjoying it. I feel like with these books, there's stuff going on, but it doesn't feel like a lot's going on, but at the same time, there's a lot going on and you're just addicted to it and you just keep reading it. I feel like I'm so attached to all the characters and the found family in this book. Also, Julian Hates made an appearance and I was just like, come back, please. I'm up to page 440. So I think I'm going to have a shower, eat some dinner, and keep reading for the rest of the night and hopefully get super close to finishing it. Either finish tonight, which I kind of doubt because I have like 250 pages to go, or finish tomorrow. It's about 5:30. I've been to work today and I've come back and I've just had a shower. I'm about to sit down and read for some of the night. Yesterday I finished Magnolia Parks Into the Dark and I sort of finished it and I sort of wanted to like think on my rating because I know that so many people love this series and it's like a 5-star series for them. But I just feel like I just don't get the same exact vibes. Like I really, really love the series and I love the characters and I love everything about it. But I just don't get the same like 5-star, 6-star feeling that some people do. And I feel like this series is some people's like favorite series ever. And I just feel like for me, it's just not my favorite series ever. But that's fine because everyone has different opinions. I decided to rate Magnolia Parks Into the Dark 4.5 stars. The only reason I didn't rate it 5 stars because I love the found family in this book and I love all the characters and I loved the plot. I just found it a little bit too long. I felt like it could have been 100 pages shorter. It was like a 720 page book and I feel like with some parts of it, they were just a little bit repetitive, like with Magnolia and BJ's fights. I was just like, okay, can we move on from this now and move on to the next part of the book? But all in all, I really, really loved the book. It just wasn't a 5-star for me. So I finished Magnolia Parks Into the Dark and then I was like, I still want something really, really easy to read that's not going to put me in a slump after that big, long book. So I decided to pick up The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, which is actually on my TBR for this month. So I thought that would actually be a good one to pick up. I'm only like 30 pages into it because I read like 200 pages of Magnolia Parks yesterday and I was like, I feel a little bit brain dead. So this one's about a woman and she pretty much killed her husband 6 years ago. And since then, she has literally not said a word. She doesn't speak. Everyone just assumes that she killed her husband because she was found next to him when the police showed up and she was next to a knife and gun. She had blood on her. And then she didn't say anything to defend herself. So everyone just assumed she was guilty and she gets sent to this psychiatric facility. So it's now 6 years later and then this psychotherapist, I think that's his job. It's like a psychologist or something. His name's Theo. A job opening comes up where this woman who killed her husband is now living. A job opens up at the same like psychiatric facility that this woman's living and he's really interested in her case. So he's now gone and it's his first day there and he's just met all the patients and that is pretty much what I'm up to at the moment. I'm going to keep reading this tonight. I don't really have much to do. I'm just going to have a really chill night and keep reading. 167, which is about halfway through The Silent Patient, and so far I'm enjoying it, but I feel like I'm halfway through and not a whole lot has happened, so I'm really waiting for it to pick up a little bit. So far, the psychotherapist Theo has literally just been talking to family members, trying to figure Alicia, the lady who killed her husband, out. She's still not speaking, she's not said anything to him yet, and he's taken on her as like a little project, I guess, to try and figure out what's with her and help her. My theory is that she didn't actually kill her husband and something else happened. I'm not totally obsessed with it, I'm just sort of waiting for it to pick up a little bit more. So I hope it does pick up a bit more, because so far like it's interesting and I'm reading it fairly quickly, but it's not like hooking me. Happy Sunday. So it's now Sunday evening, I think it's about 5 o'clock. I've just pretty much been out all day, went to the shops with my partner, and then I came home in the afternoon and I did some uni work because I have a few assignments due next week. I had a shower and now in my cutesy little jammies that I bought the other week. I guess I'm going to do a bit of a reading update. I finished The Silent Patient last night. I literally ignored my boyfriend for 2 hours while I read it and finished it because not a lot was going on, but I was still really invested in it. I actually ended up really liking it, and there was a twist at the end that I just didn't see coming. I don't know if I was just having like a dumb blonde moment, but I just did not see it coming at all, so it actually shocked me. Yeah, so I really liked it. I rated it 4 stars, which is pretty high for me for a thriller, because usually thrillers I don't rate that highly. I'm still yet to find a 5-star thriller. The only reason I didn't rate it higher was because it was interesting and I kept reading it the whole way through and I was pretty invested by like when I got past the halfway mark, but I feel like getting to the halfway mark was a little bit boring and it was a little bit slow, but I still really liked it and the twist got me good, not gonna lie. What is that movie? I think it's called Shutter Island. If you've watched that movie, you need to read this book because it gave me the same vibe. I don't know why, it just did. It probably wasn't like the same, but like it gave me these same vibes as the book. And I decided to keep reading Throttled on my Kindle because I felt like I just wanted a cute little romance to just keep me going for this week, and I was already like 100 pages into Throttled, so I figured I would just keep going with it, and I only read like 25 pages last one. Hopefully I can finish that book by Tuesday. So I am now 37% into Throttled. I'm on page 125. It's only a 350 page book, which I feel like is really good for me this week because I will be doing some uni work and I'll be at work a little bit as well. But it's an F1 romance. Actually really enjoying it. I feel like it's just a little bit different to the romance books I usually read. The couple in this book is Maya, who is one of the F1 races' youngest sister, or older sister, youngest sister. And then there's Noah, who's one of the other F1 racers on his team. So Noah's known to be like a ladies' man, we'll say that. He doesn't really care that much about anyone or anything, he just does his racing and gets with girls on the side. And Maya has been touring with them for the F1 season and she's like a vlogger or something. He keeps doing like cute little sweet things for her, help her with her vlog or like give them a tour of his race car or something like that, because that's the point of her vlogs. And he just keeps doing little sweet things and he's starting to like her. Surprise, it's actually Tuesday. I've been at uni all day and then I just went to Pilates and I've come home and it's, let me check, 7:40, so it's almost 8 o'clock. You would have seen before, literally just before I went to Pilates, I started reading Great Big Beautiful Life. I think the last book that I was reading in this vlog was Throttled on my Kindle, and I just feel like it's just like a side book, like I'm not like totally invested in it. And Great Big Beautiful Life is my book club book, and I have book club on Saturday. So I figured I would start that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to read as much as I can tonight because I've been doing uni work all day. So now it is my reading time. I'm going to go have a shower, get in my jammies, and read Great Big Beautiful Life. No opinions yet because I'm only like 20 pages in. Yesterday on Monday, I literally read like 5 pages of Throttled. And then today I got home and I was just like, I'm just not in the mood. So I figured I would start my book club book, which I've heard very mixed reviews on Great Big Beautiful Life, but I'm gonna give it a go.